Okay, we're gonna skip the intro right away and just get right into the content. As you guys are aware, Nier Reincarnation has been out for over a month now. And a lot of people I've talked to have said this game is boring. And I am, being somebody who revolves their content on YouTube around Nier Reincarnation, I'm gonna have to agree with them. Yes, Nier Reincarnation is boring. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why Nier Reincarnation is boring, what they could do to make Nier Reincarnation better, and some of its biggest flaws as well. Not in that particular order, but let's first start with why Nier Reincarnation is boring. So, very recently, the half stamina campaign has ended, and for those who don't know what that means, basically that means that in subquest, every quest basically uses up stamina, and the campaign have that stamina, so we didn't use up as much, so we can use more within an effective amount of time to be able to knock out more subquests and grind a bit. And now that's kind of been taken to a halt, because now people are just burning through stamina like crazy, and way less productivity is being done in Nier Reincarnation due to it, and less people are really playing as much now because they're not willing to spend more money on gems to be able to buy these, because they're not getting any stamina recoveries or anything like that, except for like the little bit from the shop every day and from the missions. And I find that to be quite relatable. I've been playing this game since launch, and stamina starvation isn't the only big problem with it. Let's actually talk about the gameplay. So if I had to rank the gameplay of all three Nier games, Nier Automata would absolutely be number one. The gameplay in Nier Automata is fucking kick-ass. It's so entertaining. It's fucking amazing. You still gotta use your brain a little bit, and it's just so much fun. Nier Replicant version 1.22 would definitely get second place. It is a huge step up from the original, and yeah, the original gameplay is super dated. I mean, seriously, look at it and I'll look at it now. So yeah, Nier is gonna get the number 2 spot, and in last place is Nier Reincarnation. I said this in my overview video before it came out for speculation. I'm gonna say it again. Gacha game, I can understand, and most gacha games are turn-based, but turn-based gameplay for a Nier game just sounds so foreign that it shouldn't exist. And I was proven instantly right upon the game's release. It plays out like, if I'm not mistaken, the gameplay kind of feels like Genshin Impact a little bit with the turn-based combat style. However, the gameplay for any game is usually actually the biggest part of it, and Nier Reincarnation just doesn't have a lot of it. As a matter of fact, I would say that the gameplay is really one of the most boring features of it, because most of the time you just have it on fast forward and auto, since really there isn't much strategy to it. Even in PvP, I feel like it's more of just whoever has the fastest speed attacks first. Haste helps boost our attack so we can get the most damage out. It's just all just DPS fest bullshit. And that's really what PvP is. And it's not even against real player versus player in real time. It's just bots. And that really hurts the whole feeling as well. Since even if you do decide to play, walking around is completely useless. Nobody has found a way for walking around that actually be effective. If you have, let me know in the comment sections below. But walking around the field pretty much is completely useless, except for just being there to be there. Most attacks you just use when you just out of order, no thoughts, you just go right at it. Whichever one adds up first you use, or you put it on auto. Auto is usually the right choice, though. I can't really imagine it ever being. Companions the same way. You get one use for each of them, one time per battle. And the enemies usually attack. The only time when the game is interesting is either when a new character comes out and you just play with them, but usually it's the same thing over and over again, but basically just a new face is added to the cast, and that's really what Nier Reincarnation boils down to. But let's talk about its story. So Nier Reincarnation's story is pretty I see what they're trying to do here, but I just don't agree with it. Nier Reincarnation has this interesting way of storytelling. I know Automata had something similar to this, where they like show like the puppets moving around and shit. And Nier Automata, not wait, did I say Nier Automata? Nier Reincarnation. Nier Automata had that, but Nier Reincarnation has this storybook type, has a story type feel to it, where it takes on these 2D segments, and every time there's a battle, then it goes into the turn-based combat. But overall, it's pretty fucking slow. There's not much animation except for the characters walking around and maybe attacking, and maybe a boss roaring or something. Overall, the auditory is probably the best part of it. I mean, usually I listen and play Nier games for the soundtrack. Nier, hands down, is the best soundtrack, official soundtrack of all time, in my opinion. Charlie said it himself. I agree with him 100%. With Automata being a very close second. But Nier Reincarnation feels distant. I'm not going to go into any examples because that's not what this video is about, but music-wise, the only time I'm actually enjoying the music is if it's music from Automata or Replicant, and that's kind of a damn shame, but most of the music in the game just feels soulless. It feels like it's just background noise. I mean, that is really what it is. It just doesn't feel like it's... Okay, it just doesn't fit the bill, in my opinion. I literally listen to Nier Replicant's soundtrack every single day. If you've made music that I can listen to every single day, then you've essentially made a soundtrack that is historical. But Nier Reincarnation just doesn't have this. So, okay, got off track there. So we went over gameplay, we've went over story, we went over music. Let's talk about gems. Oh fucking boy, gems and summons. My god, what a fucking mess. Number one, the game doesn't give you enough gems. Yeah, sure, a new event might come out, you might rack up a few gems, maybe get 3,000 and go for a spin. Oh, wow, your luck sucks. Well, have fun with all those 10. Have fun with those 10 2-star weapons that you're never going to use and just sell. Yeah, you see what I mean? Gacha games get you here really hard, and Nier Reincarnation is no different. You've got... The pools sometimes are outrageous, and you need 200 shards, which means you need to pull 200 summons, which, if you're going to buy and be a whale, that's going to cost you a pretty penny. That's not going to be cheap, and I don't think it's worth it up to that point, unless, like, it's a character like from the Automata volume or from the Replicant volume. I've got to be honest, Nier Reincarnation just really feels like this shouldn't be a problem. In my opinion, if they want to fix it, I know there are like 2 ways to like get gems. Like you can do like the gorilla, there's the daily missions, there's sometimes, even if I'm not mistaken, the dark missions will give you them. There's a few ways to get gems. It's only like 40 gems, and like, in my personal opinion, we should at least be getting 100 or enough to get 1 spin or 1 pull, which would be like 300 gems, because I just don't agree with the amount we're getting. It's nowhere close to enough, and some events end way sooner than others. In my opinion, yes, Nier Reincarnation can definitely be boring at times. I'm not saying it's boring all the time. I'm saying it definitely gets boring after a while. So you just like put on auto and fast forward. But this video has been long enough. This video is more of a discussion. Tell me what you guys think in the comment sections below. Is Nier Reincarnation really boring? Do you personally like it? Do you play it daily? Do you like play this game 24/7, have it running in the background at your job, work, school, whatever? Are you guys... Is your luck with the pools any good? Please, I want discussion in the comment sections below. It means a lot if you would do that, because it really is the reason why I made this video. I'm really curious. But thank you guys so much for watching. Share this video with your Discord and your friends, please. It would mean a lot to me. And leave a like, because this video took a while to make. Subscribe if you're new for more Nier Reincarnation content, because you know you love it. And be sure to hit the bell so you never miss a video when I upload. And I've been Rencreates. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love all you guys. Please stay safe. And Oyasumi Nasai.